So George Zimmerman was found not guilty, as a lot of people were saying was going to happen. Um, what people were thinking was that this was going to be used to incite racial violence and civil unrest. The main reason why I thought it was going to be that way was because you had the President Barack Obama saying that if Trayvon Martin was like my child, if I had a son, he would be like Trayvon Martin. Yet this is the man who was a senator in Illinois who kids were being murdered literally blocks away from where he lived. Yet because those kids, those black kids, or Spanish kids in Chicago, were killed by other black people, they weren't good enough to be Obama's son, like Obama's son. So you see where they start to go with it, where they plant that seed in your mind, where the president, who is quote unquote one of us because we elected him, is now behind this case for a young man who was murdered. In my opinion, he was murdered. George Zimmerman was wrong for stepping out the car. He shouldn't have done that. He killed this poor kid. He should be in jail. But how they plant that seed in your brain, in your head, and you start thinking about it that way. Trayvon Martin was one of us. He was one of us. This guy right here is a cracker. He killed us. You know, that's the words that they use. You know, cracker, white people. You heard it in the court trial. But he was part Spanish. And you know, I really think for the most part, people are starting to wake up. People understand that it isn't white on black violence. It's killing a lot of black people. It's black people killing black people in these areas that are way too populated and are of the mindset of a culture where you don't really matter, where life isn't much at all, where you could die for a block because that block makes a lot of money, and for a gang, for affiliation, who you with, your colors, who you run with. So that's what's killing black people and the minorities. There are jails filled, literally filled with white, black, Spanish, Asian, and that's because they're poor, poverty. Because the way to get money is to do illegal stuff sometimes, whether you steal, whether you rob somebody, whether you sell drugs. That's the economy in these areas where it's high poverty. That's who's in jail. It's not just all black people in jail. It's a whole bunch of people that grew up in a fucked up society that had no other way out. And there are some other people who are in there who are really bad people. But for the most part, it's poor people. It's not white people. It's not black people. It's not Spanish people. Asians. It's poor people. We gotta get over this bullshit, black versus white, them versus me. They're doing us dirty. A lot of the time, the people killing themselves are us. People that look like me are killing me. If you're black people that look like you are killing you. If you're white people that look like you are killing you. In Mexico, thousands of Mexicans murdered since this war on the cartels initiated. You know who are killing them? It's Mexicans killing Mexicans. Right? Get your shit straight. Until we evolve as a people, until we start thinking differently from what they tell us how to think on TV, in culture, that's when we're going to change. There used to be a point in time when hip hop spoke out about the culture. Now it's the culture is hip hop. Hip hop sets the culture. And a lot of people might know now, okay, you see me, I don't like hip hop. But the fact that it's degrading, but the fact that you have shit like this going on, and to me, it's a cause of hip hop. Hip hop says, oh, the white people, fuck white niggas, this and that. But it ain't right. It's saying, oh, fuck the police, oh, you do the racist. Yeah, okay. At the time when the KKK, yeah, they were killing a lot of black people. But for the most part, nowadays, that's over. That's done with. Nowadays, people who are killing mostly are each other. Black killing blacks, whites killing whites. Probably too many whites get killed unless it's fucking crazy ass nigga who shoots up the damn school. And as a matter of fact, yeah, y'all see my man behind me right here. I've had this thing for a couple years now, and it's never walked out and never killed nobody, and it's never shot it unless this finger pulled the trigger, and unless this brain told this finger to pull the trigger. Don't get mad at the rifle because it's black. It ain't a black thing. Don't be fucking racist. It's my nigga right there. I protect my family with that if I have to. And it's fun. And it's my right to have it as an American. But you gotta stop falling for a sucker. Stop, taking the pony show. What do they call it? Dog and pony show. Where they show you all this bullshit, all this bullshit. You're looking at this hand, you're looking at this hand, you're looking at this hand. Bam! That's the hand that knocks you out. Pay attention. That little sound when Obama came out in the White House Rose Garden and said, if I had a son, he looked like Trayvon. That was setting you up for this moment. George Zimmerman was going to be found not guilty, and they knew that. And they want you to have a reaction. They want you to get out there and riot, fuck shit up, and talk about this and say the white man, it's always wrong, blah, 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 blah. We're always being held down. You're holding yourself down. Take accountability. You're doing it to yourself. Wake up. Wake other people up. Share information. If someone's doing wrong, tell them they're doing wrong. Don't accept that shit. Don't let a motherfucker rape somebody or kill somebody and you know it. Don't let that shit go down like that. Yo, if you see wrong, cut that shit out. Let people know that's the problem. You slipped. Anyways, enough